Walk free. Walk free, believe. No way. Did I write answers? No way. Answers came out so early. Years before all of this. Wow, if it's actually... Answers has been popping off in this expansion for a while now. Wow, that is insane if that's the case. Holy.
Travel light out of habit.
I can hear answers in background, I think.
There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Am I going to actually say everything to them? I would be scared so hard of changing the whole story by just speaking to them. Holy. Okay, so it's basically all of them is kinda true except for the third one. No, the third one is also true. They're all... There's not a single lie. Calamity, call the... I mean, I'm just gonna sell it. Like, if we're just saying something, let's just say everything, I guess. This one is the most accurate. Like, it seems to be the more precise.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
You should know the beginning more than I do. Beautiful blue eyes. She does have beautiful eyes, but I am very suspicious of her. Since she later becomes Hydrin, I kinda got the primal I serve, but I don't fully trust. It's supposed to be her. Oh, I'm telling everything. Wow. Yeah, I'm not scared at all. I mean, because it already makes a kind of like a weird thing with the time. Because I'm telling everything I've seen, so Emmet should maybe recognize me later on. This is very... I don't know. Time travel is always a very sensitive topic. I guess if the final does still occur, then it doesn't change the story, maybe?
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous. While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous.
Oh, maybe they don't believe me?
What
That's
of
unlikely.
You, Venat?
Not.
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity.
Does have very beautiful eyes. They all do. They have like specific eye
Supposing
colors.
it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did.
You're probably being possessed by a primal.
I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin. Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Surely she
Might
will.
it not be simply
No.
thus? In
Later
the
on.
future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, Perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Right, it seems like they're
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility.
believing for now.
Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
I mean, technically the Watcher said
True,
Elpis is
true.
important.
I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear.
Indeed.
And despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed. And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
I don't know if she would lose her consciousness, like if she would change when she becomes a
Listen to
primal.
yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale? Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman. To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem.
Oh, that you do. You did.
Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
Oh, that I cannot blame him thinking that way
Worse
because
still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
thousands and thousands of years passed, Emmett. So many things could have happened that I don't know to you.
Now,
I was not your
will
ally.
allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me.
You did.
But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
Yeah, but that's exactly why you stood all of these years. I feel like he's just denying it, but he can see it happening.
Know me. I've had my fill of your fiction.
He's probably
I will
denying,
return to my duty.
but, but
you
I
will
feel
not
like he
bother me
can
again.
tell it might be the truth. Otherwise, he won't be
Wait.
storming like this. If he truly didn't believe it, he would just speak and expose any lies and stuff. But he can't.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
This is it sounds that like Dynamis, like Akasa is going to be the key. I agree. The power to like the power influenced by emotions.
Ah yes, the energy distinct from ether. Though not my field, I have a basic understanding of Dynamis. And you say Hermes researched the phenomenon in the course of creating Meteion? Yes, I believe this warrants further investigation. With that settled, it is time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. And suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest.
At least she is 100% in. It's like she doesn't have a bit of hesitation in me. Like she fully believes it so quickly.
Have faith. If emet-selch is the man Azum described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Don't see lag so far. Nice. Last stream was awful.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
I keep hearing answers. Why? I've been hearing a lot of times answers in this expansion, and I don't know why. Last time I heard of it, answers before Endwalker was like,
What is it like?
where's the
in
Bahamut?
future?
Just like the
Is
first
world
base
still a
game.
beautiful place?
Is it a beautiful place? Honestly, I would answer this. I'm gonna answer this. It might not be the best answer to hear, but
Dark hidden places, rife
I want
with
to be honest
danger.
on this.
Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal.
Really?
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning
Not a
about
lot.
the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans.
A lot of my achievements is thanks to you and
But
the
more than
science.
that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
I can get that. I can get that. Coughing. What would I... Which story is funny?
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see.
Don't tell me, Chibi. I've read your message. But yeah, googling stuff is never good. Spoiler wise,
Yours is a
Chibi.
harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart.
Yeah, but not a lot, to be honest.
Thank you for
A lot of
regaling me
people
with
are
your
like
tales.
giving hope.
I will
They'd
treasure
rather go
every
to the
word.
moon.
As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature?
How formed the
Whence
laws of
sprung
nature?
mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us. born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
Oh, that is an interesting way of reviewing things. It's true though.
Passion swelled within
Wow.
me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true. And a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath.
What? I just thought about what she says in the present. Here.
I ventured forth
Feel.
on a journey that very day.
Think. I think she says that. Think at the third one, right? Heal, feel. Heal, feel,
Freed from
think.
presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people, beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before.
I don't know about Hydrin, but
They
Venat
are my
seems
meaning and my purpose.
Venat seems really like a
My
true
love.
passionate person. It's good.
And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. The moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Worthwhile, absolutely. Good in what way? Ah, no choice of answer? Interesting. Oh, maybe.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Okay.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
Ponytail, I don't think
No need to
that
apologize.
reminds me of someone.
Your work takes precedence.
I don't think so.
Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Oh wait.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteion. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did.
The Prince of Dome has a ponytail, but
'Twas in the
obviously it's
dark
not
of the
him.
morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up. Then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate.
3 sisters?
And
Guess more
who
like
should
4.
I spy on an isle to the south, but Hermes and Meteion, the Meteion, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars.
Okay, so she
that I'd
had a
seen.
lot of sisters. Not 3, not 4, but a lot more.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Interesting that he made such a
Oh yes, the sight
big
left
event, but
such an impression on me
told no one
that I
about it.
approached him about his mystery project
beforehand.
the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Okay.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you.
It also helps that Venat is like a super high authority. It's easy to get information and meet people with her.
It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
Eden?
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment.
Does he even need equipment? If the sisters can just take off by
The
themselves.
present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Wait, you can use the echo on the place? Not on someone?
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
Oh, okay, you can.
Come and stand
Interesting.
before me.
Does that mean I should be able to use the echo freely in the present after this? That would be cool.
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory.
Oh.
The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
I see. Not
As
everywhere.
memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
That was easy. Okay, we don't see
All
any
units
sisters.
fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars.
Wait, she can track them? She can
Estimated
sense
time to
them.
completion of survey is 108 cycles.
What
End of
cycle?
status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
Holy shit!
Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Hermes is a genius. There are lots of geniuses in this game.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
It's cute how she has trouble speaking. I don't know why, I just find it cute.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of
108
thinking.
cycles. The white cycle.
Their
Days?
conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike. How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all. and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place, not only for man, but for all life. Meteion, though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
How old is she?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps... a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Flower. Okay. Someone who needs to ask the MC if they are time travel because they can see themselves in the MC's future. I mean, the echo, you can only see the past with the echo. The world's past, I believe.
So, what is your opinion?
I don't know. Honestly, if I take it far and I think with some dark dots, I think there might be a possibility, if the story is dark, that Hermes is seeking new life forms because he hates his own race. He hates the life form that is living next to him, in a way, because the complete beings, we just call them Asians. I mean, the people here who are living, they do not care about creatures. They are viewing things so logical, in such like a logical way, in materialistic way, that they are capable of killing creatures, manipulating creatures, experimenting creatures like it's nothing. So, if his mind is actually super dark, I guess there might be a timeline where Hermes is just done with his people and just wants to live with another life form. He might not wish for the final days. That's too extreme, because there's no need to kill everyone for that. But he might just he might want to flee onto another planet, like another star. I can see that happening if in one of the worst timelines. Would something make him wish the final days on the star? Even if he wants that, is he capable of bringing the final days? When I think about it, he might be one of the only characters right now that can manipulate the flower of emotions. So he might be one of the only characters that can use dynamism, or Akasa, the power of feelings. I don't think Hermes is perfect. I feel like a person like him, he definitely exploded before. He's not the most stable person mental wise because he has feelings compared to the others. So I wouldn't say, I would say I couldn't say just by this moment. Because Hermes definitely cares about life. Does he care about this star? I don't know.
As you say, that was hardly conclusive. Yet based on what we witnessed, I find it difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life.
Yeah, exactly.
Be that as it may, we cannot rule out the possibility that they will play a part in bringing about the final days, perhaps unwittingly. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled.
We're just
Let
like
us seek
increasing
out
the
our fate
chances
with
of
more
like,
swiftness.
it just increases the chance
Would
of
not do to let such a pure
creating,
soul be
like-
blackened by tragedy.
creating time problems.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
I'm guessing, speaking of these, all of these things will actually bring the final days to make the timeline
The final days.
good. Keep it that way. Coherent.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Venat. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves.
Well, at least he seems to believe it. Right?
The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis.
Wait, I did not know that.
Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics.
Oh, okay.
In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether.
Okay, I see.
Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential.
I see, I see.
But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. The a source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
How is someone... How can someone
currents comprise
create
the
so
outermost
much
layer of the star's ether,
negative
casing it
emotions?
like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without a Theris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. Is it the
Do
sisters
not
of
be
Meteion?
alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Okay, this is very cursed.
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Hasn't been... Is the cycle finished?
May we please be friends?
Really?
Meteion,
The negative emotions came from outside.
Executing scheduled
word?
task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
What?
It hurts, it hurts,
I'm feeling her emotions.
it hurts!
Oh, her sisters are gone.
So cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop.
Please don't
Please,
Don't
make it stop.
don't tear your face, please. I'm so scared.
steady, Meteion. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much.
Okay, yeah, okay. I think the sisters wandered alone during the whole cycle. It didn't find anything. Oh my god. My god.
This is wrong,
It's tasting all over again.
all wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings. an
What?
ability for avoiding confrontation.
That's a thing?
Most effective. Frustratingly so.
You are frustratingly
Not even a
calm,
trace.
Hyphodius.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you alright?
So many things could have happened. The sisters literally went into the unknown. They went into space. Like, so many things could have happened. There's no way we can
No,
predict.
we only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
I wonder how I connected to her feelings,
When
though.
communicating without words, Meteion also employs dynamism.
Oh, I'm the only one who doesn't have a lot of ether.
That would explain why you were able to
Oh,
hear.
okay. It makes sense. So basically, anyone who was Sundered could have heard her,
Follow her voice and try
but they
to track
cannot
her
they
down.
cannot hear anything because they are strong in ether.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
I mean, Meteion definitely said she was lonely, scared and lonely. Let's say her sisters has Meteion's age, or like 5 years older, something like that. And the dude sent you into space for maybe 108 cycles. What is a cycle? Is it a day? Is it a month? Is it a year? Is it more? So you are sent into space into a direction and you have to check a lot of stars alone. So maybe they've been going stars through stars, searching for life forms, and haven't found a single thing for 108 years, for example, let's say. And that is fucking lonely. You are so lonely. You are scared because it's the unknown. Or they've met something. And if they met life forms, if the life form is like dangerous, then anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. They should be the same age. I mean, yeah, if they're the same age, imagine throwing a, I don't know, she looks like what, 14 years old, and you would just throw her into space, where it's like the unknown everywhere, and we all know that something we don't know is terrifying. It could be interesting, but it can be terrifying, and it is surely it's lonely as fuck. Huh. What is this building?
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Oh, I guess they're gonna trap her in there. Well, you could have you had that since the beginning, Emmet. Can I talk to her first alone? Probably not. Just head to me. I'm from the future. Bruh. Okay, Emmet played that nicely. But again, I'm guessing Venat and High Floodies are hiding behind the pillar or something. Okay, yes, makes sense. Oh shit, Hermes is there. Forgot. I don't know how.
We must speak.
All good, Chibi.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry.
Can I not talk to her first? Alone? That would be great.
If someone can hear these words, then please.
Oh no, don't ask what I think you're gonna ask.
Please protect them.
Oh, okay.
Protect them all.
Wait, what? Are we gonna get invaded or something? What the fuck is happening?
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
Whoa. Where is
Our
Meteion?
survey is complete. We shall now report our findings.
She might lose her identity.
All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star.
So they were life forms. Okay.
Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles.
Okay.
No extant life forms detected.
Extinguished life forms. That's what it means?
Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice.
Okay.
Presence of life could not be verified.
So I was right on that, I guess. Life forms but dead.
Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities, recovered. No extant life forms.
Is
found.
that all? That's why
Only
Midgard
alien
Summer
presence.
say this star is the only one?
Tessera.
The only like
Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found.
chance?
No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
I understand now. Okay, that makes sense.
They are all dead.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay,
Motto,
I kind of predicted it,
Star found
but
in
I'm
state
glad
of
because it makes
violent
sense.
conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants.
Oh, wait.
Deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Wait, what? One sister and they used
Enea,
gigantic
Star
weapons,
is a
nuclear
barren
weapons?
desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings
What?
resembling men discovered beneath sand.
The sisters came in peace,
But
right?
determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
So far, only
Remind me,
one
Hermes,
was
what
because of
exactly was the
mankind,
question you
like
entrusted
literally.
to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed?
Huh?
To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so.
Yes. But they're all dead.
If Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Well, isn't the answer I don't know?
Meteion, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither.
Surely
at
they
once.
didn't spend more than 108 cycles because they had no answers.
Decapente.
It's not done.
Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of
Oh
rage.
shit, this one is too real.
Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Or Hermes.
Yes.
Would Hermes like? I feel like they might do something terrible to Meteion. I don't know if Hermes is gonna like it.
Meteion.
Or she's like soulless. Are the sisters soulless? Why is she so soulless?
It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain.
Does he believe she hides it? By her own will?
Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be
We
heard.
aberrations?
Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Oh no, what is happening? What the? Oh my.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Did you need to transform to say that? I guess he took her and now only Hermes can hear her report. Emmet should be able to transform and chase him. He has a horse. Oh, never mind. I know this may have happened from negative emotions. If negative emotions are actually there, but they should be come from Hermes and Meteion, 2 persons. Is that enough to just bring the apocalypse? Unlikely. Okay, when the boss is kneeling like this, he's not dead yet. Okay. Oops. Man, I'm caring about someone from the past. They'll die either way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're from the past, but I'm caring about them.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report.
Oh, did she actually start to report? Did you not listen to it?
Upon its meaning and conveyed it to others, that they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed, and that wish will never be realized. However,
Meteion's fate is fucking harsh. Created just to be.
Fates become the province of others. I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars?
How would she know? When she got there, they were extinct.
Was there a reason for living?
Oof. This question would hurt anyone.
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased.
Commune with the spirits of the deceased. What?
Heard the final
That's a thing?
testaments of the dying. Welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own.
Huh? How many things can you do?
Had striven to create a world bereft of animosity.
Oh no, that's how
They
it
renounced
starts.
relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have
Oh my
only
god, this
joy.
is so fucking dark.
They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live.
Oh my god. Meteion had to get all of these emotions at once. Fuck.
These people shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best.
So the final days came
They
too?
had tried to fulfill their potential with every step.
Because Meteion and her sisters accepted the souls of all the deceased people.
They learned the truth.
She basically brought.
That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger
Oh
and
my god.
despair.
She basically brought multiple civilizations
So long as
over here.
they yet lived.
That's how she can bring the final days by herself. Oh my god.
Even now
Oh, that makes
the songs
sense.
cry
No.
out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh,
She's a walking
beloved
apocalypse.
mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Elpis, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of
Oh my god.
existence.
Oh.
There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful.
How do you even know death is
We will
beautiful?
make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hold sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Meteion was such a bright character. Oh. It hurts to see her turn like this. Yeah, I don't know if this answer pleases Hermes
Who
or
are
even
you
not.
to decide our fate, to decree we live or die.
There's no way of stopping it. I know there's definitely going to be a thing. I didn't change the past. I don't see how we can stop her.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In
Determination.
my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to
Wow.
exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to revert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Huh? Compass.
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated.
What is
Awaiting
happening?
Instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catetius Hyperborea.
Universal memory alteration.
Starting point. Arrival of emet-selch with the convocation at Proper Isle. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events. And replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to emet-selch.
What the f-
Days. Meteion's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated at the burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present.
Wow.
Execute.
What?
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execute.
This guy is scarier than Alexander. He's scarier than Alexander.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Is that how the past is not altered?
Go, Meteion. To the edge of the universe.
Is that how there's no
Where none.
paradox in the timeline?
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
Oh, she's literally asking him to suicide so she can carry her soul. What?
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Wow! What do you do? Wow.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
Oh, see, I was wondering how she could be held down by Hermes.
Fly, Meteion!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Oh, he has a weapon? He has a wand?
Argos, to me!
And she chase it? Oh, she's definitely trying.
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory.
Can we not stop it?
configuration.
I mean, I don't know, because the timeline paradox is... Oh my god.
No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future.
I mean, okay, but how? How?
This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with, not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place.
Get me back into the present? That's how
You
I...
must flee this place with your memories intact.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. I must go back to the present right now. So they will forget.
Where is it?
They will forget. And the timeline is kept.
There you are, my little confidant.
But I will remember in the present. Right? Even in such an intense moment, she's riding the dog like this. I never thought I would see a girl with the power of to erase the world, flying like Superman, and a woman, an elegant woman on a dog chasing someone else, chasing Superman. Oh wow.
Very well then.
Marked
You may
him.
elude us this day, but not forever.
Meteion's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
Send me back.
No time for brooding.
I don't see I don't see any other way.
Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
What is going to happen?
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Is he gonna kill him? My character protected someone! I'm so proud of me! I don't care. I'm so proud of my character. So many times I've watched people getting hurt. I'm proud. Yes. Phew.
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, emet-selch.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping we would.
It
was I-
never anywhere but where it is now.
Was I part of this
The
plan?
instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
Wow. They
Gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvisation
Wow.
due to the antics of an
There's no way they improved this.
Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even
Hi, did he
now,
remembers?
I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Oh, what a character. Oh, he's gonna make me cry again.
Process complete.
Ah!
Executing universal memory alteration.
Oh.
Go, Argos!
Okay, so... Okay. So I thought I would be the only one who remembers that. My God. Obviously, I thought about my solution, but I have no idea how I would go back to the present anyway. I still don't know how to get back to the present.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
I mean, seeing how Meteion is, I can believe it, yeah.
And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to emet-selch and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
I mean, Hermes seems to be pretty confident in his spell, so I guess we know what happens to them. We would just be, I would just be like a no one.
What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Catesis Hyperborea, where the others should still be.
I guess it doesn't hurt to check if the spell actually worked like intended.
Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
I check on them for us. Poor dog, he has to fly all the way up there again.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now,
so many things these people can do. Oh my god.
Open your mind.
Okay, so the staff is still there. Are they affected by... Oh, Hyplodeus and
you are unharmed.
Hermes are there.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Oh boy, the spell worked.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos' accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venat and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did? If Venat was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well.
Yeah, from their point of view, that must be funny. Did you see the dog there?
I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word.
Looking down on me because I have Black Eater.
Person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venat about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my...
I wonder if he is going to become Daniel anyways.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Oh,
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look
There's no way
forward
of
to the
knowing
revelation
if
you
it's
like,
true.
but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Yeah. Like, how do you take that fact?
Let us rest, if only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Whew. Well, that was a cutscene. Oh my god.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
My shit might go down when I go back to the present.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained. That your days
Honestly,
in
I
Elpis and
thought
our
we would
friend's
be able to see like
sacrifice
the
be
birth
not
of
in
Zodiac
vain.
or Hydrin. I guess not at all.
With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
Yeah, true.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end.
That didn't go well,
The
judging
will
from
that are
history.
divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins.
I mean, I don't know. Sacrifice half of the population.
We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow.
Is she the same person? That's
And when
I really want to
mankind has
know
found the
what she's
strength to
hiding
stand
in.
against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Where's the portal? Is it right? Oh, it's the room. The present. Did I go back into this same... Did I go back into the same... At the same... time? Has more time passed? Did I not reach this spot?
I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Van Daniel.
Okay, so he did join for Daniel. He did become for Daniel, okay? Final days. Or is it the present? Could be the present. No, that's the final days. Can we actually see the memory? Again, answers. I keep hearing it. Answers. No way. Did I predict that far in the story? Answers. The song is called Answers. We need answers.
Even now,
No way.
I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees.
So am I going to see her become Hydodin?
Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world.
Oh, I know this
Song
scene.
of the end.
Okay. You just... okay.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
Did they not see her?
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
The song is going to have a huge drop. I remember.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many, who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it.
That's
if we would live,
Luisa's team.
we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
Oh, it's a remix with answers, maybe.
Accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Okay. They understand? Feels like they're going to pray to Zodiac, yeah.
God, born of our boundless faith.
Not surprised.
We bid you.
There's not a lot of people who thinks like Venat or Hermes.
Accept this offering of lives and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old. The days when the star was a font of love and we knew naught but bliss.
Her blue eyes are even more beautiful with this lightning. You're going to kill them? For what?
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Is kidding? Like, kind of people gonna change something for the summon?
Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh. Walk free. Walk free, believe. No way, did I write answers? No way. And since came out so early. Years before all of this. Wow, if it's actually... Ensis has been popping off in this expansion for a while now. Wow, that is insane if that's the case. Holy.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
I guess I did not see I did not see her become Hydrogen. She was already Hydrogen. Then she could sunder the world.
Of suffering to mire and plague.
I need to listen to Answers again and with the lyrics next to me.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go.
Witness.
Ever moving towards the unknown.
Wow, this cutscene is so
And in
cool.
that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy even as darkness descends.
That's who he saw.
And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Because I had light in me. Wow. Wow, this cutscene was amazing. It's not done. I forgot I was going back to the present.
Has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time.
Oh, that's true. She
Another
did say
age.
that. Okay, so I'm getting to the 100% believe Hydrogen. I'm getting to it. I'm starting to believe Hydrogen almost 100% now. Oh, what a great cutscene. No, I go back to the source. Right? Wait, hold on. I need to read Answer's lyrics first. Our souls have been torn and our bodies forsaken. Bearing sins of the past, for our future is taken. What? It was... Endwalker was right under our nose? What the... War born of strife? Okay, it's not... This part... This part is really telling. Like this part is like you can see Endwalker, but the rest I don't know. Okay, but it's still, it's wow. God, game. Oh, the game is so good. Oh, the game is good. Woo! I'm enjoying a lot. I'm enjoying a lot Endwalker.